Well then. Oh, there's a couple of VA flags, I see. Oh, there's another queer flag. And Italian or VA. And we managed to make it back down to the waterfront. Look, yep. And what if we accomplished? Absolutely nothing. Besides staring around. That you need to slow down, pal. Jesus, I'm telling you, man, these people just don't care, bro. Oh, okay, sure. I mean, go on, tell me this ain't celebration. You think I'm arguing with you, bro? This is literally just celebration. This is just celebration, bro. Come on now, look at this. I mean, like, seriously. Come on now. Hey, okay, so apparently we're gonna be, this is gonna be filmed and edited into, like, spring, I think, yeah, because there are so much things to look at right now. The whole reason why we deleted the National Harbor video is because it was too long. Yep. And I feel like this one's gonna be too long if we put it in like iMovie and just call it that. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Definitely not. Absolutely not. No. I mean, come on now. There's just everything. We're not gonna get ran over, right? No, I think they blocked this off. Okay, good. Let me walk real quick. The more Italian spots. Oh man, that food. Bro, that food, yeah, I can smell it too. Now I'm hungry, Green. Now I'm hungry. Oh, luckily I think we can, actually I can't help with that. Great job. Making me hungry now. Boy, what the hell is this? This a boar? Oh, this really feels like the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. No, this is literally the Inner Harbor. Only this time we're in Virginia. Oh, okay. This is literally Inner Harbor, bro. You can't convince me otherwise. Okay. I'm not discrediting. I'm just asking, what is this? I know they said don't climb it, but it's just like... Okay, that is. Again, I don't want to discredit, but I'm just asking, what is this? Say artwork, but what is this artwork? Say, sunrise? Like, is there anything that could let me know what this is? No? Okay. Well, I guess we can go to the waterfront. Oh, really? They got swings. They got swings and jump. Okay, fine then. Oh, what's that over there? Come on! Yeah, this ain't gonna be a short video at all. I was like, dude got the geese over here, huh? Yeah, I see y'all. There y'all, little bastards. What you looking at? I ain't got food for you, unfortunately. I ain't got food for you, unfortunately. Oh, there's a harbor all the way over there. Yeah, it's gonna be a long video. Or, you know what? I feel like what we can do... Oh, there's a water taxi. You know what I feel like we can do? I feel like what we can do instead is have one part... Oh my gosh. Why? Why does that exist, guys? Okay, I feel like what we can do... What we can do is have one part for the, Are you gonna go to the game this year? For the... Oh, great, there's ducks now. I am so sorry. I am just very mesmerized by this. What we can do is for the, anniversary... we can have, we can make one part for the anniversary, one part for our Thanksgiving movie. How about that? Because look, there's too much stuff to look at. And, bro, look at this. What is this? And then there's the Potomac River water taxi right there, too. And then there's a third boat right there. And then there's another one right there. You can't convince me this isn't the Baltimore Harbor, but in VA. Oh, look at this. So many ships. This is ridiculous. So this is gonna be like the first video then, right? For the Thanksgiving movie? You know what? Sure. The fact that we don't have a lot of people here, but we have a full group, just not multiple people. what I'm trying to say is, yes, this is gonna be the first video. I'm sorry, there is so much stuff to look at. Dang nabbit, it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off too, literally. Why are you so dirty? Because this part right here is just too dirty. I don't know what. Okay, it's not dirty, but like, I don't know what it is about it. It's like, is there something loose in that bag? It's like some loose fabric in this bag right here. Even though it doesn't need to be loose, and it sometimes catches up on like the zipper, which messes up the bag again. That's infuriating. I'll say mildly. It does anger me. It does anger us. So this is for Thanksgiving, huh? Yep. It's gonna be for Thanksgiving. You can just go ahead and go sit on that pier. Okay. Yep, this one's just for Thanksgiving. Okay. Yep, there's the harbor over there. Oh my gosh, that sky. Oh, look, the Capitol wheel, yeah. It really never has occurred to me that we could just see Virginia from the National Harbor. Like, it has never occurred to me. I'm like, oh, that's a nice place over there. Oh, it's over there. No, it's literally Virginia. Alexandria. Okay, you can't convince me this isn't just like the dock for the inner harbor in Baltimore, bro. This literally is. Like, look, the amount of ships, history, that guy. Okay, maybe not him, but does the inner harbor have a statue from what I remember? Or like my 2 visits going over there? I don't know. I don't know. But who's this guy? I know who this guy is. This one could be for Thanksgiving. Yep. Oh wait, it's right there. I cannot read that, unfortunately. Right there, the shipbuilder, sculpted by Michael Curtis. Just gonna go a quick picture of that real quick. Look at this. I don't know why, but historical towns are the best. You think? Hell, you can learn a lot about your state just from visiting a couple of these towns. Since when did they have gigantic versions of mustard and mayonnaise? Okay, then we have been out. We have just explored okay, I won't say every bit, but a lot of important places. So now I want to go back to those other places where we thought that, okay, when does my question is, when does the Thanksgiving part start? That I have no idea. Okay. I'll be with you. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like this nigga finna do some crazy shit. Hold on real quick. Yeah, I think he sees me. Yep. Let me just see this real quick. Actually, I'm gonna cut real quick. Hold on. You finna do it. There you go. There you go. He was finna do some crazy shit right there. Oh wait, there's an art center right here. Oh, of course, because of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? What is this? I think that's where you submit art. Yeah, but of course there is. Wouldn't it be just a random art center right here? Oh, now I gotta go. I wish I could participate in this. Why am I seeing tits right there? Okay, fine. Ooh. Get all of these. More galleries this way, huh? They really meant by galleries, huh? What are these sculptures? This is a random art gallery right here. I really feel like this could be like... Would it be bad if I wanted to say we could do like just a special? Is that what you want to do? I mean, like, think of it this way. Think of it this way. We got a nice little special here this November. I mean, look, we don't do a lot of specials, so hey, I think it'd be pretty fun. Yeah, it would be fun to do another special. We've done quite a bit of specials. By quite a bit, I only mean like one. Yeah, why not do another one? It's be just the Alexandria special. Okay. We switched this video up like 3 times. First it was part of the anniversary. Then it was part of Thanksgiving. And now it's a special. You know what? There is so much stuff. Look at this. What the hell is this? I mean, to be fair, like, I gotta walk in there. Hold on, what is that? Dang nabbit, I wanna walk in there. What is this? That's a... I don't know what that is, but dang nabbit, that is cool. What was I saying? I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm just memorized, okay? Now I just feel like we gotta, like, you know, that's an easier way to go to the waterfront, right? Yeah, there it is. We were just at the waterfront. We just have to head back down that way, but there's a good chance I won't know where I'm going. Okay, fine. Yeah, you know what? Tell you what. You can easily just retrace our footsteps. It's not even that far. It's just the waterfront. Just go straight down till you see within a recognizable location. I feel like this is less recognizable. I mean, to an extent. No, what do you mean to an extent? This is literally less recognizable. All right, fine. I guess we could okay, well, it was down this way. That I know for sure, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem getting back. Anyway, this has literally this whole video has switched tones way too much, bro. It's more bipolar than Maryland's weather, bro. And that's saying something. You can't get more bipolar than that, bro. Come on now. What is... Okay. This is literally just Baltimore, bro. It is. I mean, there's no point in, trying to deny it. It's just Baltimore, but in Virginia. And it's just as nice, just as cool looking, just as historical as well. And just as queer, I'd say. Bro, I so many queer places. Now I gotta go walk up there. Dang, never know. We're not doing that. I know, but literally, look at that. Look at that, though. Come on now. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Oh, jeez. We just... Well, I can see why someone called it the My Lord. I think Freddie called it the My Lord. Yep. Look how royalty this looks, bro. Look at that. Anyway, this was fun. How long is this going to be? It better not be less than 20 minutes. If it's less than 20 minutes, I'm going to be pissed. All going to be pissed.
This dog is tired. Yeah, I'm tired too, but guess what? It's either now or never. I'd suggest we do it now so that we don't have to get yelled at for it later. There's a crow right there. Look at that guy. There's one up there as well. I'm hearing more. And don't this just remind you of our first son child for the video? I was gonna say that, but then again I wanted to say I can't think of it right now, but our miniature Forced to Doom episode that we made in February of 2020. That's what this reminds you of? I know, a little weird, but to an extent, yeah. Well, if it was winter, sure. Of course it would. If it was winter, then it would. Not really. Oh boy. And it's starting to get chilly. Well, since we're in fall, since we're in November now, it better get chilly. Does it matter when we start our holiday series? I don't think it matters. I don't think it should. It's just we have to get it out, or we have to make it in the month, within that month. So technically speaking, we could do one part today, do another part next week, and then do 2 other parts in the same day. The same day, okay, maybe not the same day, but in the same week. I don't see why we couldn't. No, geez. We're gonna do that though? No, but just highlight the fact that days don't need to be, there's no right way we can film these. We can just do it whenever. We just have to make sure we get it done before the month ends. And I don't see how that's a problem. But considering the fact that took a while for Halloween to get their part down, and the fact that this phone has no more storage left, I'd say we should wait a little bit longer. I think you forgot that this phone is a bitch when it comes to, having a lot of storage. Okay, I feel like that's exaggeratory. No, it isn't, because every single time you make a video, it always, just all of a sudden decides to just not have storage. But then when we restart the phone, when we still have those videos it's like, oh, my bad, we still have storage left. It's like, why though? Why does it do that, all of the time? You know what? That's a good question. This whole part is not going to be walking a dog, right? If we don't get to 10 minutes, then sure, it won't be. Oh my gosh. Something tells me it's going to be 10 minutes. Hey, look, if it is 10 minutes, what's the problem, huh? Okay. Okay, fine. Fine, look. Do you want to do 2 videos today? If we do 2 videos today, don't you want to just space them out a little bit? Because, well, Thanksgiving doesn't really stop on the 30th like Halloween does. So does Christmas, yeah, so. And since Halloween did that as well, since Halloween movies, they kind of spread theirs out. Buddy, they got their movie done in like a week. That was in the first week. And then we got let's not forget that Special Delivery went to Alexandria and filmed the part there. That was in October. Yeah, fair enough. But why can't we just spread them out a little bit, huh? Because again, we have plenty of time. It's only the first day in November. Got plenty of time. Well, in between those times, we gotta do some holiday episodes, of course. Of course, we do some New Year's episodes. Just gotta. Wait a minute. That's only gonna be. Wait, our episodes will only be 3. Will it be 3? Well, considering the fact that now that the colorways are adopted by Special Delivery, right, exactly. But then again, well, they are still their own separate. Is that the grasshopper? They are still their own separate people. So, thinking about it, that was technically 2 parts. That was actually 2 groups, right? You know what? Sure. Yeah, I'd say that was 2 groups. And so colorways are still technically their own people. So, actually, no, we would still have 4. Okay. Just making sure. Oh, by the way, to answer your question, yeah, we could do some holiday episodes. It was literally the only time someone has ever sat down. This entire video is just us walking around. Granted, we're walking a dog, but still. Yeah, I know we're walking a dog, but still. Anyway, I don't know if we're gonna do a New Year's episode right after this one, directly after this one, or we might wait. Actually, you know what? How about this? Oh, here you come. How about this? Every 2 episodes. I'd say every 2 episodes we get a New Year's episode done. I think we might have 8 videos in the movie. And since there's going to be 4 episodes for us, that works. That should work. Imagine my disappointment when the movie based on us comes out in December. You would just mention that now. Hey, look. I was going to mention it eventually, okay? At least someone was going to do it. But since no one did, I thought, you know what? Since no one else is doing it, why can't I? Why can't you walk faster? Alright. Look, he's old, okay. I know he's old. But the thing is, he walks fast whenever he wants to. And any other time, he's just not walking at all. Luckily, we only got Pete today, so Don't need to carry a bag. I think I just saw a mosquito right here. Yeah, he's right there. But luckily for me, that little bastard can't bite me. So, who really won here? All right, fine, I won't do that again. But no, seriously though, I'm about sick and tired of being able to just stand out here with no jacket on. And this morning too, this morning we had to get the big jacket on. Now all of a sudden we don't need it. I mean, granted, we're just in like the confinement to the backyard, so it's not gonna be too cold. Yeah, but seriously though, why? Even if we're in the backyard, should still be able to feel some cold though. Of course, the dreadbird being menaces as usual. What they do? I'm pretty sure the foxes went back there. No way. How you get back there? Well, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. They just didn't truck through here. I mean, how can you? There's no way to get over there. Like, I'm pretty sure they went through right there. They came up here, around this area, like probably over there or something. And that's about it. I'm hearing stuff. I am too. Minus that airplane. I wonder, are we next to an airport? We probably are. Depends. Are there any airports around PG County? Well, there's one at Oxon Hill by the harbor. I'll tell you that much. As of Fort Washington, probably not. I'm not sure. Well, you were right about there being an airport around here. Or not so much around here, but... Okay, is Akakie a part of Fort Washington? You just had to double check. No, it isn't. Okay, so... Yeah, I mean, the only airports that I searched up didn't have, let's say, Southwest-like airports. Southwest? That's the best you could describe it? Well, I can't think of any other way to describe it. There's just miniature airports, I'll say that. Oh, come on. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I do. Like, all right, think of the airports that... Did you go to Virginia? No, I was part of the group that came here for a vacation. Okay, so think of the airports that the group that went to Virginia saw. Okay, so you mean those. Yeah, it's pretty much those airports. At least the ones that I saw. You sure Andy is okay with this? Trust me. Even as a joke, he's not really the jealous type. Ah, I see. So you give him no reason to be jealous of, right? Of course not. Why would I? Not like I'm out here actually hoeing around, so no point in... I have to admit, I do wish he could, like, take the temperature and actually come out here with me. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Let's just have the leaves falling down from the trees. I really don't think he can take this cold. Yeah, he stated that himself. What's the temperature? The temperature's like 40-something. Wow, okay. Last night was like 30. Last night was 30 degrees, and yesterday was also in the 40s. And I think it's like 44, maybe 45, or maybe 43. Who knows? Either way, I'm glad we're finally done with that New Year's episode. That took way too long to make. I don't know what everyone was doing. We even made it easier. 2 groups. The newbies and the OGs. I don't know why it took y'all that long to make it. Can I walk down here? Yes. Oh, we didn't even closer to the stream, huh? Speaking of which, are we going to add... Is this going to be the entire group? I don't know. Because there's so many people. We have like 19 people in this group. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you. Ever since we got back, the group has expanded tenfold. In 1 year, bro. 1 year. Granted, it was expanding down to Florida, too. Hell, we both originated from there. Yeah, but still. expanding a little too much, don't y'all think? A little too much. I guess at the moment, would you say this video is worth it? This one's only two. Well, okay, wait, never mind. That one's actually longer than this one. But we'll go with the first one, because why not? And I would just sit back and enjoy the nice warmthness of the house, even though, well, I mean, it was nice out there. Well, it may be nice for you and Billy, but can we at least feel some sort of comfort? Okay, hey, I'm not saying y'all can't. I'm just saying, hey, look, if you want to go back out there, that's fine on you. We're going to be in here. You're going to say chilling, which I was going to say chilling, but I'm not going to say that, because then that'd be very counterproductive. Counterproductive? Do you just say things without thinking? Like, do you just say things? I won't lie. Yes, I say things just to say things. Okay? But that doesn't take away from the fact that what I was going to say was not really going to help my argument out by saying, while you're out there in the cold, we're going to be in here chilling. Do you not think that wouldn't make any... I understand where you're coming from, but counterproductive, counterintuitive. How about that? Is there a way to, like, lift these blinds open? I think you use this one right here. I think that's the way you do it. By the way, you feel lonely out there, buddy. You know, you just said you couldn't take the heat. Take that. Yeah, I know I couldn't, but if it were to come to, I'm not gonna ask you to do that, because I don't need you dying of frostbite on me. Okay? You mind staying in here if I do go out again? I'm not gonna go far. Of course not. I'm just gonna be out here, like, just out on the patio. I want to go upstairs, but I don't know. Why did the saturation just turn? I mean, the sun did just go in the clouds, yeah, but why did it just turn like that? It went from bright to blue real quick. Oh, here it comes. Okay. Go on, continue. Ow. Okay. It didn't even go on the clouds. What? Bro, it's still out. Or maybe it did. I don't know. I can't see. It's in my face. So it probably didn't go in the clouds. Who knows? It's like, dude, I can't see that. From the looks of it, it didn't really. So, well, then I guess it just... No, it had to have, because it... You know what? We're never going to keep on harping on that. I wonder, in this whole video... Actually, no, I know that's not going to happen. What were we going to say? I was wondering if this whole video could just be like winter-based themed mobs. How does that sound? You think we're all winter-based? Well, Snowy's an Arctic fox. I'm a mountain goat, and I mean, I have wool, so I don't mind the cold, but like, I wouldn't count myself winter-based, and if I was, I would need my blue wool for that. By that, I mean for aesthetic purposes, because blue matches. I swapped that out a long time ago, so unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. All right, so also, we're not really gonna just single out certain people, are we? Well, that depends on how long this video is. If it's for breaks, I don't even know how long it's gonna be. Great job. Great, pal. Okay, maybe, well, to be fair, the first part, we were gonna make it just, the OGs, so wow. Okay, so the newbies didn't get to have a chance at all. Well, to be fair, I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm gonna stop saying to be fair. Well, if we're being honest, you guys remember your, the first half of our New Year's video. I remember. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're about to say. Yeah, there was a lot more diversity there. Yeah, and ours wasn't as much. I mean, Gene just showed up at the last minute and 3/4 and maybe 2 minutes. So I'd say, well, if that's the case, how about have her in this video? You know what? That makes sense, sure. Man, I really wish we could have redone our unchild-friendly Thanksgiving part. I know.
I do too. Luckily, Andy wasn't here to be part of that tragedy. Was it that bad? Okay, it wasn't bad per se. It was just, well, since YouTube doesn't really work on that phone, as you can tell, yeah, I remember you guys said it stopped backing stuff up. So yeah, it just felt like being stupid, and it couldn't like. Long story. Yeah, I've heard it. Yeah, so once you delete YouTube, it doesn't allow you to edit videos or like edit the titles or descriptions or anything like that. So this is what it looks like. It looks normal on the surface, but when you actually look at it,
Right then, so
yeah, everything's disabled. Okay, I wouldn't say everything. Yeah, he's exaggerating a bit, but look, that's turned off. You can't look. You can't even look at that anymore. And no matter how many times you tried to fix it, it would just say, psych, we actually can't fix that for you. It's an error occurring. So, unfortunately, I can't fix that for you. And it's just, thank you for not doing your job. I'm assuming you can't turn the comments on either. Nope. Can't do that either. You actually have to go to YouTube Studio for that. And by YouTube Studio, I mean on the dashboard thing, on the app. And we can't do that because, well, reasons. So, yeah, those comments were just completely turned off. And this is also not, okay, that's not what I said. This is also not a thing that you can do. The video itself, it turned out fine. It's just the, see, the appearance on YouTube, that's the problem. Pretty much, yeah. All right, it's the next day, and it's, as you can see, it's pretty warm out. Well, pretty warm. Define warm. Okay, well, not warm, but warmer, I'll say. But that is 56. AL pass. Oh, you baby. Really? Only 56? All right, hold on. And it's only 56, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Come on now. It's only 56. It's not the 49 you guys were dreading yesterday. Okay, we weren't dreading it. It was just saying it was pretty chilly. Also, that's not fair coming from you. You have wool, all right? And so I'm sure anyone can enjoy the nice chilliness. So I don't know what the argument is there. The argument is that you are biologically built with a jacket. Come on now. Just step outside real quick. Oh my gosh. It's like... See, it's not even like y'all overreacting for no reason. Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Who is out there? Look, y'all are just overreacting for no reason. I mean, let's be real. If the yellow jackets can come out, if the mosquitoes can still be out, I don't think there's anything wrong with what? I'm trying to think of a name for all three of them. The bugs? Yeah, sure. There's no... I don't think there's a... I don't see why the bugs can't come out. That's a leaf. Okay, I thought a branch fell. Okay, I feel like you guys were just exaggerating now. It's okay. It's not as cold. It's not like yesterday. I will admit, yesterday was pretty freezing. 56 isn't as bad, but come on now. You think I'm going to be able to handle some freezing weather? We just established it wasn't that cold. I just established you guys were just heavily exaggerating. Come on, it's not that chilly. I mean, just stand out in the sun for a little bit. You know, dear, your sun argument doesn't work all that well. When it's literally the sun, that doesn't help. Okay, but it works, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, Jesus. Why in the hell are you with this anyway? Why? Well, I'm a bee as well, and guess what? A bee is an insect, and an insect is a bug, so it makes sense, does it not? Oh my gosh. You just come in here just to make fun of us. To an extent, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I'm just letting y'all know it is not that cold out here. At least not to the extent of yesterday. It's only 50s. It's in the 50s right now. It's almost in the 60s. Yesterday, barely broke 50. Having to redo this part because This phone is stupid. Anyway, since it's Thanksgiving, I'd say, would it be pretty, would it fit if we just gathered families in the group? If that's the case, then it's just going to be you and I in this group, and then Minecraft has quite a bit of other people. Ah, that's right. How many groups is that? Like 4? Yep. Oh, okay. Alright, so they're probably going to outdo us by a lot. But hopefully we can get our parts in before that happens, so I'd suggest we hurry up and get to it. Ah, shit. I just remembered I ate everything. You greedy bastard. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, great job. Great job. Saving some for, you just, okay. Okay, look, in my defense, I was pretty hungry, and, all the stuff that I was doing today really worked up an appetite. But, like, dude, I know, that's on me. My apologies. I have to ask, how large is your group, just in general? Well, if you're asking how many families we have, I'd say 4. There's Felix and I, which are cousins. There's Billy Goat and Shiloh, which are cousins. There's Caroline and Olivia, which are sisters. And there's Brayton and Barbara, which are twins. Okay, Jesus. There's 4 of y'all, and there's only 1 of us. Hey, what do you want us to do about that, huh? What do you want us to do? Hey, look, if you want to kinda be even, then I guess there's a llamacorns. Yeah, but they're not in this group in general, so yeah, you're right. Not like in this group in general, so it's doesn't really work. You're right. So like I said, I just gotta stop whining. Yes, really like your attitude. Okay, if you guys want to not have this video just cater to one group, our group, I suggest you guys hurry up and get your stuffs in. Because once we take over, we taking over. Okay, maybe not taking over, that's a bit exaggeratory. Which is funny, because I'm pretty sure I'm the one that usually exaggerates everything. Okay, well still, you guys might as well hurry up and get y'all stuff in, because once we come in, there's a lot of us. Hey, there's like 4 groups. That pisses me off. Alright, be real with you. I don't like, it's 12 o'clock, and that porch light is off, and I just don't want to be out there with that. Okay, it's a little too dark. Wow. Okay then. Don't start it, please. Don't. Wait a minute. Please don't start that, okay? I have valid reasons to be a little nervous, okay? Maybe stop watching scary stories then. Maybe that'll help you out. So it's okay for you then, but when I do it, well, clearly it turns you into a gigantic pussy because, well, come on now. You're okay? You're not okay with that? Oh, you are? Just watch. No way you actually do. Why the light on what I need to see? So why did... What? So, what happened? Okay, so apparently now I step out. Now the port... If I said this place was haunted, would you be scared? That depends on what type of ghost we're talking about. If we're talking about a poltergeist, absolutely. If it's just a ghost that just likes to dig around, no, I'm fine with that. Well, for some reason, when I walked out there, and all of a sudden the porch light went to turn on. Don't know why I decided to do that now, and not when we were all sitting out there, but I guess that's just, I think that's the house saying, hey, get your ass back inside. And why would it... You know what? Fine, I'll listen. Okay, I watched this earlier, and I think this more so fits the 2 of you guys. So I'd say look at this and just... I don't know, see how it makes you guys feel.
Hey. Good night, Grandma. Good night, baby.
Wouldn't work for us too. It would, but this is a boy and a girl.
What's so important I couldn't wait till morning?
Watching you and Jack walk into that room together and shut the door behind yourself, well, it made Grandma feel some kind of way. You're a young lady
Huh?
now. You need your privacy for you and Jack.
For context, these two are twins. Oh, okay. All right, now I get it.
Grow up to be little weirdos the family doesn't bring to cookouts.
What?
You've never been a twin before, so of course you don't understand our bond. Look, me and Jack, we're like bacon and eggs. Toss me the coconut oil, please. Trying to make my triceps pop.
Little weirdos the family doesn't bring to cookouts.
Okay, that's like.
Whoa, how about some privacy? Okay, do you think it's weird? That
Okay,
we
but
sleep
that's
together?
like.
Of course
What?
not, we're twins. That's what I told Grandma. She thinks we need our own space now. Most of her siblings didn't even survive intimacy.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm just. Hold on, Rick. Yeah, it's just. Okay. All I'm gonna say is, of course not. Play that. Yeah, you just. Let me just.
I need infancy, friend, and that's exactly why I need you around. Well, I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Okay. Oh, bring me some popcorn. See, look at us. Is it my turn yet? I died a long time ago. Dude, is that a real bra? You're so lucky that you get to share a room with a girl. She's my sister. I hate to tell you this, buddy, but your sister's a girl. Jack, you have to come look at this.
But what? What? All right, ban that guy from the house. Good bro, ban him from the house. He's never coming over again. What? What?
This, buddy, but your sister's a girl.
Hey, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but you share a roof with your mother. Your mother's a girl. Like, what? Excuse you? Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. You know what? Tell you what. The grandmother was a little over the top, I'll say. She made it not so good. Yeah, and then this guy made it worse. What are you insinuating? Incest? Yeah, you guys are like 11. Pretty sure an 11-year-old knows that incest is bad. Bro, ban this kid from the house. He's never coming over again. Sorry, that still gets me. What? Huh? What? What is that? All right, okay. He just made it worse. Ban that guy from the house. He's never coming over again.
Hilarious.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong? I've been thinking about what you were saying before.
Wow.
Maybe Grandma was right about us needing a little privacy. Oh, right. Maybe it wouldn't kill us to try something new.
You see, you can tell they're not ready for that too. Yeah, thank you, Grandma, and thank you to that friend. Yeah, he's never coming over again. You just need to keep saying that. Bro, dude. That's actually, you know what? That's understandable. Yeah, I'm letting you know every time, pal. Letting you know every time. You just ruined shit. Yeah, and that Grandma didn't help at all. Yeah, and the friend just made it worse. Just made it worse. You can tell they don't.
Oh, keep things fresh. Maybe you're right. This is the right thing to do, right? Yeah, it is.
Grandma,
Yeah, you can tell.
it's results. Ain't that right, babe?
Yeah, you can tell they're not ready for that either. Okay, what I was gonna say earlier, I just didn't have. I just wanted to wait until this ended. I'd say let them grow out of it, okay? Yeah, obviously people grow out of it. Just it takes time. You're just insinuating it right now. They're 11. Let them live. Bro, let them live. Not like anything bad's going on, okay? Jesus. Okay, I'd like to formally apologize that we took up most of that time. Okay? I know you guys were supposed to have your time, but we just saw a video. We got a little bit heated because of reasons, and kind of was there a little too long. My apologies for that. You know what? As long as I'm not Caroline, okay? As long as you don't tell Caroline that, and you won't have hell to pay. You think I'm joking? That's literally Caroline, at least on camera. Well, during the I met her during our. I'm not gonna spoil that, but yeah, I met her then. And she seems nice. Yeah, it's just, well, since cats are stereotyped to be assholes, she decided to play into that role and only be loving and affectionate towards the people she loves and cares about, which is me. So, I guess that's her then. Well, how come that's not you? Well, because I just don't really buy into that whole stuff. You could say the same argument for dogs, although statistically speaking and biologically speaking, dogs are more loyal. But, you know, again, I don't really buy the whole cats are dicks. Do you? No,
Not really. All right. So yeah, I'm just not even gonna play into that role. So yeah, then there's me. That's me for you. He looks fake. Carol, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but he does. Like that guy does not look real to me at all. He just looks too what the he looks what's going on? What you drunk something and now he became possessed. Okay. What the We gotta watch more Western movies. Or this is on the channel, so we can. Anyway, you were saying how, oh yeah, the guy looks textbook definition of model. For some reason. Look, blonde hair, luscious skin, probably tall, I don't know. Probably tall. What is it? Is his eyes blue? They look blue. I'm gonna say blue, but probably silver, but like textbook definition. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. That's fair. Hey, since it's like 4 pairs of siblings now, you think we can all like have another movie thing? Another siblings movie? When's that holiday? You would ask that question at the moment, as we haven't even, hold on. It's in April. Brothers is in May, and Sisters is in August, from what I can tell. So yeah, the 2 of y'all will have to wait until August. You mean to tell me I gotta go through like a whole hour, maybe, worshiping Brayden? Okay, worshiping. Okay, now I'm starting to see where he's getting his over-exaggeration from. That is definitely me as well. Definitely share the same dreams. Okay, what I mean is, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And trust me, it ain't too bad. By too bad, it is not the worst thing in the world. You could definitely have worse things. You're acting like I have Alright. Okay. Wait, look. Come August, he'll have to do the same thing. And I can guarantee you that would be a pain in the ass for him. Because I'm going to make it. Oh boy, I'm already loving this group. I have to ask, which Caroline are you playing? Are you playing your normal self or on-camera self? I'm being real, it's going to take a while for me to get back into character. Because we've already gone through that series, the New Year's series. So I'd say I want to do both, but I know it's not going to happen. All right, so you feel like being normal Carol today? I will, actually, because like I said, it's going to take me a while to get back into character. I really miss the late night videos we used to do. Just like by the clubhouse and stuff. Yeah, well, unfortunately, since we don't live in a gated community anymore, that's never going to happen again. Because if we tried walking out here late at night, we have on occasions while walking Boosie. So, although I do see where you're getting at. Yeah, come on now. The difference is this is a gated community, so slightly more restricted. We're in a fully open neighborhood, so yes, we're just going to be slightly different. Slightly, like you said, it's a gated community. Yeah, you're right. Worry about it. I mean, we can continue late night videos. You guys would just have to, be up for it. And as you can see, it ain't happening. Oh, come on now. What's the big deal? The big deal is that since we're living around woodsy area, it's just you get more concerned that what's in the woods, I'd say. Like what? Deer? Oh, come on. Don't be oblivious. No, I understand. All right, that's fair enough. Is there a garbage truck back there? There has to be. Because earlier I was hearing some noises. Now I'm hearing reverse beeping. And I heard some clanking. Either way, or thumping. Either way, this might just be a siblings video then. How does that sound? I mean, considering the fact that we took
14 minutes doing nothing but bullshitting around. We might as well, right? This is going to suck for the cousins of the group. It will. So what do you say, a second part? How about that? A second part? Are you kidding me? Well, all right, look. We all exclaimed that, we've all stated that they would be part of it, and since they're not, maybe later on in the movie, you know what? We are at this again. Hey, look, what do you want? What do you want me to do, huh? What do you want me to do? All right, people in this household can't make up their mind on whether they want us to do things every day or just do things in certain random times of a week. So that's why this is happening, okay? But apparently no one else wants to walk him. And it's chilly. Great. Hey, look, what do we do again? What do you want? What do you want? This is the best thing I got today, all right? This should be the easiest one to do, right? Well, since it's just toys, I guess. Okay. What classifies as a toy? You and I. I mean, well, that's obvious because just another version of me. Exactly. So, that's one. There's Livewire and DR Freddy. That counts as another one. There's System Air Bonnie. That counts as another one. There's Mango. Does Puppet count as one? I'd say sure. But yeah, that's not really too bad. Honestly, okay, but what counts as a... Hey, trust me. You think about it for too long, it's gonna mess with you. So just don't think about it that much. Okay. My counterpart and I were originally meant to just film parts of that outside, but two things. One, we take up most of the video, and two, it was pretty quiet, pretty much. Yeah, we were not just gonna do that in silence, so it's probably best that we just stopped right there. And besides, we don't really need to film the entire walk because, well, I would be. That's fair enough, especially for this guy's privacy. Dude was pooping a lot. Okay, a lot is an overstatement. Yeah, well, dude, look, I'm not gonna go there, but yeah, I'm glad that you guys decided to just not film the entire walk because, believe it or not, there's like 7 people that need to be on camera. 7? No way. Well, there's us, the entirety of Arcade Mayhem. That's toys, so that's 4. And there's your counterpart, Mangle and Puppet, so that's 3. So that's 7. That's just treat it as another special delivery part. Okay. Just 9:40. I think that's enough. What? I kind of want to watch Midsommar. Oh my God, you and your horror movie shit, bro. Do you need to? Hey, why not? Also, what is this? Oklahoma, 1955. Well, goddamn, that is some very decent quality for 55. So ducks exist here. Okay. Okay, I guess they heard you stepping on that metal thing and got spooked. Bro, all right. Everybody here got some slow reactions. This wood's some, I don't know how to describe it. Well, since it's, I can't even say winter. Did I say halfway to winter? Well, it's like the 18th. I think it's 18th of November right now, so maybe, well, if it's the 18th, should we hurry up and get our Thanksgiving movie done? Don't worry, we will. This is the first video right after the Colorways did their episode. I don't really feel like we're not even gonna be able to get all the episodes done in November, so. Well, if that's the case, hey, look, if it is the case, let's be real. By the time we get done with all of the episodes, we're probably gonna get them all done by January. And by that time, don't even worry about it. Anyway, are you worried we won't get our Thanksgiving movie done in time? To an extent, yeah. Hey, well, look. Already got like 2 videos done in the beginning. Then came in Minecraft episode. We did another 2. That's 4. So right now we're at like 40 minutes at least. And then another episode. And then we got this one. So I think we'll be good. I think we should be good. Yeah, don't this bring back memories of when we first settled down here? You're acting like that was a long time ago. Well, I can't just say memories. Memories can occur. Okay, even if it was just this year. Memories can occur. Yeah, fair enough. Yes, it does. Just for a minute. Just like... Oh, someone's coming out. Hold on. Gave us like a really good winter. Oh, did the trash people come? Yeah, okay. Just wondering. Today's Tuesday. Oh, that's right. I don't want it. It feels like Monday for some reason. But yeah, it really just gave us a nice good old taste of winter. And that whole drive back. Yeah, although that was a pain in the ass, or more so a pain in the back here. Pain in the spinal area. It was still fun driving through every single state. Especially just camping out in Georgia. Do you think we were just going to be traveling late at night? No, sir. No, not at all. Oh, shit. There's something in there. And you're going to go look at it. Oh, he's right there. You nosy ass bastard. Now you look. Oh, there he is. There are the cats. Is it 1 or 2? Well, I see 1. Can't be shown. Hold on. I see. Okay, he's in this area right there. He is right there. Oh, your ass ain't slick. But I wonder, is it 1? I think it is 1. So he was stalking us, huh? I know what you're thinking, and don't do it. I'm just wondering. Why does it smell like vegetables over here? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. How would it be easy to get over here? Or maybe over here. See, this one slightly looks more appealing. This one slightly looks more appealing. And it looks slightly easier to get by. Well, I mean, you can get by there, yeah, but like, look at that. You'd have to go across everything right there. I'm just not doing that. So, if you do want to end up coming over here, this one would seem slightly easier to try to do. Also, look, there's some nice stream right there. Thank you. Nice stream right there. And it was just a little running joke that we had about how streams are nice and calming. Well, they are. Yeah, of course they are. And I'm just saying it was a running joke for the first and second child from the video, I guess. Just some clarification. All 3 of us, movie date in December, right? You could just ask. And I did ask. I said all 3 of us movie date in December, right? You didn't have to be so discreet about it. Yes, don't worry. We don't really have that many places to go to besides here. Would this be enough? Not as much as Waldorf. I don't want to keep reminiscing too much, but compared to the places we used to go to in Waldorf, I'd say this one, I understand what you mean, especially by that lake. Oh yeah, that lake was fun. Lake is nice. I haven't been there in a minute. What the hell is doing right now? Probably the same. Since we when was the last time we went? Around October, I believe. It wasn't November. I think it was October. I think around Halloween. Yeah, around October, around then. Wait, no, not Halloween. Was it Halloween? No, actually, I just remembered. Curse of Dread Bear went to the harbor on Halloween, so it couldn't have been. All right, yeah, so. What were we just talking about again? About there's no places to go here. It's mainly just woods and roads and lack of sidewalk. I definitely think people are being a little bit more exaggeratory here. Well, what I believe they mean is since this is just nothing but a woodsy area, there's not too many places to go. Now, I understand what you're saying. I understand. This is a very woodsy area. It doesn't help that not only is there barely any sidewalks to go to, but the places we could go to, it's like an hour and 40 minutes away by walking, right? And again, there is no sidewalk. We're going to be dreading walking towards there because, again, no sidewalks, and we're going to be right on the road. I mean, we could walk in the grass, yeah, but who's going to do that, though? That sign is very conflicting. What do you mean open Thanksgiving when you clearly got a whole Christmas poster right there? Hey, look, there's a turkey. A turkey, so clearly they celebrate. Okay. Why is that coming back? Wait a minute, that's landing. Don't y'all be nosy now. You know you want to be nosy too. Okay, yeah, you're right. Wait, that's over there. Why is that landing over there? What's going on? Yo, slow down. Jesus. Yo, what's going on over there, bro? We just gotta be nosy. Okay, well, look, it's landing over there. I'd love to know what's going on. Will we be back in time to get back to school? Oh, yeah, definitely. It's only like, it's not really 2:30 yet. It's about 2:35 right now. Leaving. You filmed that properly. I'm trying. Also trying to get, ready for a little bit. Well, first things first. Is this group okay? Well, depends who's here. All of Arcade Mayhem, is that okay? Well, it's not a full group. I'll say, sure. Why not? We can do that. Just hopefully no one gets that pissed with us. Anyway, what are we doing here tonight? Well, I just wanted to ask you, is it ever such a good idea to look at stuff like this while being slightly hungry? Well, let's analyze this real quick. Let me just... If it looks like that, then I'm kind of... Well, you see, the thing is, if it looks like that, then I'm just looking like... What's there to eat in here? There's something to just... I want to keep on snacking on stuff, like... And then you have stuff like this. Like... Then you got stuff like this. Come on, bro. Come on. That's banana pudding. It's banana pudding cake. That's what it is. Oh my. Well, first things first, who made this? Who actually made that? Because that's an artist right there. Well, you know what? Let's get rid of our hunger by doing this. Oh boy, yay. Oh, what was that? Oh boy, yay. That definitely kills someone's hunger. Yeah, knowing what chitlins are. Yeah, definitely, that definitely gets rid of someone's hunger. Let me show you some real quick. You bastard, and you knew that was happening too, yeah? Yeah, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Huh? Have me focus on that guy right there. Have me focus on that guy right there. With his bright ass headlights. He's gonna completely refuse to tell me that a cow came out of nowhere. I mean, it was funny, wasn't it? But piss off. This is what a 4 o'clock looks like. Is it 4 o'clock? Yes it is. Okay, wow. Yeah, this is what a 4 o'clock looks like during the fall. Yeah, nice. Depressing. Yeah, well, it's almost winter, so not really going to be the brightest out here. Winter's still bright. Yeah, we would have to wait for some snow. And given how it was snowing when we were up here, we got here in February, right? Yep. And since we experienced some snowflakes, I have no doubt it should be snowing here around February. Yeah, but we're not going to be here in February. Here's the thing. When we say we're not going to be here for a certain month, 9 times out of 10, we're usually still here. Fair enough. Remember, we said we were leaving Florida in December of 2022. Yeah, we just now left this year. It's 2025. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, granted, that was due to some other things, but like, still, if we say we're gonna leave, 9 times out of 10, we're not really gonna leave on the specific date that we say we should leave at. One trend we need to stop doing is filming or starting a video at the dead of night, whether that is PM or AM. You know, something I found out is that we have a higher chance at actually creating and finishing a video within that time span. So I'd say it's probably the reason why we actually do it. You know, okay. I mean, here's the thing. We need to start doing that because guess what? It is the 20th of November. Thanksgiving is in a week. So I'd say we need all the help we can get, okay? So if we found a life hack that gets us to make videos as fast as possible, well, there it is. And this is it right here. Starting late at night, so that way we have motivation to do it in the morning. Or maybe the same day, who knows? Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But what's mainly killing the process is the series. And I think we should just finish the movie first and then continue with the series. How does that sound? All right, how much videos we got left? Well, right now we're at 6 videos, so on average that should be an hour. So, God, like an hour though? Yes, just an hour. So, well, if you really want to do the math, then it's probably an hour and 10 minutes. Who knows? Either way, I'd say we finish the movie first and then work on the series later. Okay, that works. Who's after in the series? Well, there's already been the colorway, so we just need FNAF 2 and then us. Okay. They won't get mad if it's us doing a part, right? I mean, technically speaking, we didn't even have a solo part. Did we not? Well, while we were in Alexandria, okay, who was with us in Alexandria? I don't have those videos, so I can't remember. All right. I do know it was all of us, yeah, including Colorways. And last Thanksgiving, if you remember, yeah, I remember, they had their own separate video. So technically speaking, that wasn't really a separate video for both of us. It was 2 groups in one, right? So I don't think they'll mind too much. Hopefully they won't mind that much. Do you think they will? They probably will. They'll probably find some way to classify it as us getting 2 solo parts, when in reality, although we did adopt the colorways, they're separate people. So technically speaking, it was a duo. Don't even think about it. Oh, come on, relax. Just looking at this right here. And then this remind you of the good old days when we first came to Unshot from the videos. Yeah, when somebody, I don't know who, it was either you or Foxy, but one of y'all decided to take a shortcut and go through the Forest of Doom for some odd reason. Hey, look, it was a shortcut nonetheless. And I think this was when we were disappointed that we couldn't be able to do a nighttime video at the mall without it being dark by the time it closed. So hey, we were gonna do something, all right? And also, look, you get places like these, you get nice water streams, yeah, but like seriously though, of all the places we could have went to, have to be through the forest. Hey, look, everyone else has trucked through that forest before. Would have made a difference. Why were we any different? There's another spot that's just like easily accessible right there. And right here. Huh, never even thought you could just come right here. And we came over here subconsciously. Oh boy, those are thorns, yeah. So I think this is just it's warning saying, hey, pal, don't come any closer. Okay, but like, here's the thing. We could go. Can we even... Wait, hold on. Can we get from over there? We can. But should we, though? Well, I mean, considering the fact that we got to get back by like 4:30, I'd say no. Sorry, we just need to see that real quick. Remember how last night you were complaining about how you were always hungry? Or not always hungry, how you were looking at food videos while being hungry? You son of a bitch. Hey, look, I'm just... Now you can't complain about being hungry because, well, there's food right here, so enjoy. I wonder... It's going to be freezing. Yeah, you're right. But I just want to, like, see for a little bit. Just real quick. Funny enough. That's the washing machine. Oh, funnily enough. Or is it funnily or funny? I think it's funny. Funny enough. I can see. Well, I did see the breath. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can see the breath. Funny enough, it's not really as cold as it was last night. Or any other night, for that matter. For some reason, it's a lot warmer. Ain't that a shock? Any reason why we're out here? No, I just wanted to see. Okay. Also, you're gonna have to get used to the whole just walking outside the patio stuff. Because once we move, we're gonna do that same thing. I think I think the main issue is being by some woods, and that's understandable. See why he doesn't want to like just completely stand outside out in the open late at night when we're next to some woods. And that makes me appreciate that gated community we were in a little bit more because, well, it was really next to some woods. In the area we were in, it wasn't bordering some woods. Yeah, the woods was just like a couple miles down. You know, here, just neighboring the woods. Any like animal could just come rushing out of those woods, knocking on our door, just asking us where the nearest gas station is. And I don't feel like having all that, which is why I like that our old neighborhood. Or not neighbor. The old gated community I did too at times. You just wander around late at night. Despite us completely dogpiling on Florida at times, but it has its ups and downs. Just like here. Although, we're not really gonna be using the classics again. There are like a certain group of people that I think we can use for this one. That group as well. Okay, how do I put this? Let's say, for instance, chicken, pork. Oh my gosh, I know where this is going. Hey, look, you son of a bitch. Hey, look, I'm just saying, but like, I know, and I'm just saying, wouldn't it fit for Thanksgiving? I'm sure people eat foxes around the world. Who? No. Well, damn. Yes, fox meat is edible, but it's not commonly eaten in any country. It is known to be tough. Gammy? Is that what the word is? Often requiring special preparation methods to improve its taste. See? Keywords. Not commonly. Exactly. Not commonly. Meaning people still eat it, though. Oh, shit. Exactly. So, while you're busy making fun of us for being food, make sure y'all ain't on the list. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this for everyone that pretty much is on the Thanksgiving list? From what I can tell, yeah. Well, then that's a lot of chicken. There's no way. That's not... Remember, there's 3 chicas, and we got a Cletus. Oh, boy. That is 4. Yeah, and then, there's me. There's beef right there. There's like, I think there's 2 rabbits here. Oh boy, yay. And then we have pork. And there's mutton. Do people even eat mutton? It's definitely common. Yeah, well, in our game, it is. So, we'll say it actually. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. No, go on. Don't worry. Shiloh doesn't have to know. But okay, I've had garlic. I've had mutton. And back in the day, haven't eaten it again since. But I'm just saying. So I can see why he was in here as well. So, why is this even a group? I don't know. I just want to see something real quick. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 over there. Why is chicken so popular? We're not even gonna go there. Okay, but I just want to know. And there ain't even a turkey. Hey, look, if turkeys existed in Minecraft, we would. This is just gonna test our. This is just gonna test to see if we can actually filter words out. How do you filter words when we're literally talking about Thanksgiving meal? When everyone in this group right here is on the table. Still, like, how do you filter words out? That doesn't make it sound wrong. I'm sure that can happen. How, though? What, like, how? Go on, explain. Exactly. So, I see they bottled you up in this barbarous bowl of bullshit as well. Yep. Yes, I did. Because, hey, dessert. What'd you expect, huh? I'm about to... This really is a test just to see if we can actually filter in our words without having anything out of pocket slip out. And I have a feeling that's not going to happen. That's just... Eventually, we got to let some words slip. Alright. Well, if that's the case, what were you about to say? I was going to say, once everyone's full of eating everybody in this group, I'm the last one. So, I get to witness a whole massacre. That's fun. At this point, we're just going to have to be unfiltered. Because there's nowhere we're going to be able to filter our sentences and we'll be able to make a video. We'd probably have to do this in silence, if anything. Because anything that comes out of our mouths will just be completely out of pocket. I'm sorry, but like... Why is this necessary? Hey, look, like... For some odd reason, everyone says, you know what would be good in a Thanksgiving movie? Food. So let's bring everybody here. That's pretty much food. Okay. That's... And the thing is, you can make that argument with anyone. Like, for instance, foxes. It's not commonly eaten, but people do eat foxes. Wow. Yeah, they're just making sure Snowy and Felix realize that. So if they try to pull some of that stuff again, you could be like, you know, we can add you guys to the list too, all right? Just because. Okay, Jesus. That was a little, hey, look, it wouldn't be as graphic, but, actually, no, that is pretty graphic. You know, don't even worry about it. Well, what type of zit is on that tree? Do they have that? I have no idea. Anyway, just wondering, do people still eat mutton nowadays? Given the fact that I'm here right now, I'm assuming so. And it's not really uncommon, so can't really say anything too much. The main thing I could see me being useful for a cold holiday is my wool, so, you know, people do use a lot of wool for stuff like that. Is that a bad thing? Of course not. It's not a bad thing. But you gotta shear sheep once in a while. It's not as bad as being a rug. You would bring that up. Hey, look. Which would you prefer? Getting a nice barbershop haircut? Or being skinned? Or having your organs ripped out? And being on a rug for some rich asshole's house? Which one sounds better? Well, as if your organs being harvested and drained from all your blood isn't already humiliating enough, you got to be in some rich folks' house. I'm like, just think about it. All right, what about foxes too? Don't people usually skin foxes too? Anybody can get to work. Literally anybody. Anything that has wool or fur. So that would be you too, wouldn't it? Oh, hey, look, luckily nobody around us eats rabbit, so I think you should be good. But mutton, no, I've seen people eat mutton. So I can see why I'm here. Speaking of which, you notice how whenever we get into the 50s, for some reason it's just not freezing unless it's like a degree off. What's it right now? I think it's 56 or 57 right now. Yeah, for some reason we can take that. Well, obviously we can take that. Although I don't think we should be in our pajamas though. Honestly, forgot I had those on. Hold on, what's going on down there? You hear that? I hear him. I don't know what that's supposed to be. What's beyond here? Definitely a neighborhood. There's gotta be like a little construction site because there's always. I don't think construction. Okay, yeah, maybe that was an exaggeration, but I'm always hearing clanking, some thudding. Maybe that's the garbage truck. Who knows? Don't they come on Mondays? Or not Mondays, Tuesday mornings. It's Friday right now. You sure they're here? Hey, that's the best thing I got. Cause I saw on Google Earth that there's not that much road over there. Well, there is a road, just not a highway. So hearing 15 cars should be a little weird. All right, then I guess our little video out here is gonna have to wait until we get back inside because now it's raining out here. I think we can have a slightly tamer Thanksgiving meal, okay? Or it's a breakfast, right? Because it's 7 in the morning, right? Yeah, how about make it more tame? Hey, look, from what I can tell, we're not really gonna have well, not like we used to. Like a whole. I just forgot we're going to Baltimore for the Thanksgiving. There's a chance. Hey, look, we ain't gonna be going there unless we do. But if it's not you, then if it's not us, then it's definitely gonna be gonna have two that goes there. So well, I guess one. You know what? Don't even worry about it. I think I might have found a new place for us to hang out at. Where's that? You know that church where we go to that is, or not go to. You know that. Okay, how do I put this? You know, there's that gas station we go to when we walk towards that bridge. I don't know how to describe it. Wait, I know which area you're talking about. Yeah, you know there. Yeah, I do. Okay, so pretty much just cut through one of these houses. Considering the fact that I mean, it's not too far away from the place. Technically, just a neighborhood away, but just there's a little field down there. Of course, there is. Hey, look, this has a lot of fields. Okay, so let's pretty much just go down there and then just hang out there for a little bit. Do you mind showing us? All right, hold on. Should have gotten that jacket. No, I'm good. Trust me, this is tame. I can handle 50 degrees for how long exactly? Well, that really depends on how long I'm out here for. Well, that's the quick. Yeah, don't even worry about it. Oh, yeah, down here. All the way down here. Oh, boy. How long of a walk is this? Well, I won't say too far. It's not too far away. Man, who the hell? All right, this is the place. Excuse you. Who's sitting right here? That was a cat. Oh. I was wondering what that was. I thought it was a deer, then I thought it was a dog, then I thought it was a wolf. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't think there's wolves here. Yeah, well, out here seems a little open, don't you think? Seems a little open. There's like 2 houses right there. Not even 2 houses. Just don't even worry about it. Right here, though? Did we even come down here, though? Oh, yeah, that wasn't rhetorical either. Oh, no, I did not. I just saw it and thought, you know what? Seems like a nice place, buddy. Seems like they doing something right here. What they're doing, I got no idea. Cutting down trees and stuff. Doing some plantation over here. Probably looking to make some new houses over here. As if there's already enough houses Is he sure it's that same church you're talking about? Oh boy, easy to what it is. Okay. Well, hold on. This definitely is new. I think that's the church I'm talking about. Are you sure? Now I don't know. There's a way to come down here, right? Yeah, there is. These apartments? An apartment complex right here. That's private property. Well, hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, now I'm confused. It's nice to know that we're gonna catch a trespassing charge because someone didn't feel like scouting the area out. Hey, look. Actually, no. You know what? That's actually on me. That's on me. My fault, y'all. Honestly, it looked nice from over there, but then I forgot. Oh wait, that's right. There's over here too. And now I'm starting to wonder if that's the actual church I'm talking about. I think it's further down. You sure it's further down? Didn't you visit that church before? Well, for our pansexual movie, yes, I did. And I think this is a different one. This definitely doesn't. Hold on. Okay, I can't go further. Because that's trespassing. But from the looks of it, I think you. Oh wait, hold on. I think it's further down there. So this might be the church you're talking about. It's just from this angle, it looks different. Well, either way, we're leaving. Just in case if someone tries to charge us for trespassing. They already did a family-like video. Well, by family, you mean just siblings, pretty much. I'd say cousins are. No, you can do it. Cousins are next. Saying that very fast just does not work out too well. Very fast. I'd say speedy. All right, fine. Saying that in a speedy fashion does not work out well. But I'd say we are next, considering the fact that it was originally supposed to be everybody, siblings and cousins. Yeah, one big happy family. But yeah, unfortunately they took over, so we were left out. But now we're here, and unfortunately, that's just Minecraft. Well, hey, look, there's only 4 of us. I don't think they'll be too mad. Might be in a little bit of some shambles right here. How so? Well, Thanksgiving is in 4 days. 4 days? Yeah. Right now it's the 23rd. Thanksgiving is on the 27th. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, so used to it. Actually, I can't even say so used because, well, honestly, this is probably good that it's the 27th, because if it was the 23rd like it was in 2023, was it 23? I think it was either the 20. I think it was either 2022 or 23. Either way, I think it's good that that it's on the 27th because it gives us slightly more time. Because we've been doing nothing but dicking around, and now look at us. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I feel incredibly stupid for not realizing that goats and sheep are pretty much in the same family. I mean, you couldn't tell. I'm gonna be real with you. It took me a long time to realize that, okay? So, and don't get mad at me for that. Given how close you two are in terms of relatives, would you guys not be closer, like brothers or something like that? Well, he'd probably be the deformed brother, so you deformed, huh? Hey, look, in terms of sheep, you have horns, so yeah, I'd say deformed. Well, I would say male counterpart, where you're the female counterpart. Wow, that's how you see me. Hey, look, think of it as deer. The male deer have antlers, female deer don't. So think of it as that. The male sheep have horns, the female sheep don't have horns. I feel like we should Google that. Yeah, hold on. Well, it looks like both can, at least from my research done, which was like 4 seconds, pal. You can go a little longer. Well, I ain't got all day, okay? I ain't got all day, so we're just gonna go with yes. Yes, they can. And anyway, yeah, going back to the whole deformed statement. Okay, look, and think of me as a different breed. Out of context, that sounds so weird. Okay, breed of sheep. How about that? And there goes my chilly weather. Nice. Exactly what I felt like feeling. Nice and warm. In the end of November. Hey, look. That's probably due to the fact that we have a jacket on at the moment. Yeah, that shouldn't be a breaker, though. Like, it's a... Okay. And, I mean, the sun's out. Oh, nope, now it's really out. Okay. Now it's really out. I guess we would have to be in the shade in order to feel some chilly weather. Hey, look, it's still breezy. I'd say it's still... I mean, it's still breezy out here. You can still get some chilly weather. Yeah, but like... What was that day? Earlier this month, when we made the, I think it was it was it the TV? Not TV. Was it the series or part of the Thanksgiving movie? Well, since it was you and I combined, I think it was the Thanksgiving movie. Yeah, so we go back to that one. You want that one? What, can you not take it? Of course I can take it. I'm just asking. You want that one? Hey, look. I'm so used to the cold to the point where I just... Okay, need it is definitely an overstatement, but I would definitely prefer it. How far away is Fort Washington from here? I think, in terms of walking distance, definitely an hour. From what I remember, it's definitely an hour from where we're staying at to Fort Washington Park. So, yeah, safe to say we ain't walking down there. I know. Well, it'll be fun though. Oh, man, I like that park, actually. I do too. Really, I like that park. I do too, man. It's a nice park. Nice park to just go to. Unfortunately, where we live at currently, or staying at currently, yeah, good luck with that. And necessarily go towards that. Also, what's going on right here? How did this become a thing? Got your own lake here. Okay, lake is an exaggeration. Okay, you got your own... I done forgot the word pond. Yeah, there it is, pond. Got your own pond right here. See, there's something moving down there. I see you. Honestly, now that we're back at home, it's a little harder to be homesick now. Since we're literally back at home. I guess if we weren't in PG, we'd definitely look at a lot of PG related stuff. Or we could probably do it to Waldorf, but then again, we're not really Waldorf native. But we have been in there since 2022. That's a long time, 16 years. And Waldorf, Charles County. I guess we could look at stuff like that, but PG just has more stuff. It's bigger, and it's a lot more interesting. I don't know why this video took a weird detour into like tourism, but you know, it did. Oh, okay, now I can see where Billy is coming from. Where the old thing, like, okay, yeah, but like seriously though, why? What? Oh my gosh, Jesus. Nice. Well, I can see what he's talking about, but the chilliness is slowly disappearing. I mean, seriously, why? Go back in the clouds, please. I like to look in this direction. Where else would we be looking at anyway? Nowhere. That's the thing. I mean, I could look right there, but that's just a wall. I could look right there, but it's not a lot of anything. Right here, okay, well, those are houses. Yeah, but at least it's got some nice looking trees right there. You know I like the look of fall and its trees. And I can't do that when that guy's in the way. Oh, he's not going to be in the clouds for a very long time. Okay. Guess we're moving. That is the first time. That's the first time your sirens ain't on. Would you look at that? Oh, seriously, would you look at that? I don't know if he just went all the way down there. Now, for now, I wish we kind of would have walked all the way down there. You see the fire department. Why do you need to see that? I don't know, why not? All right, one of their vehicles just came right. Look, there you go, right there. One of the vehicles just came this way. It'd be nice to just see the entire fire department, right? Okay, I want to know how does this happen? How does a tree get decapitated like this? I was gonna say you're exaggerated, but no, that's a whole baby tree right there. No, seriously, look at this. Exactly what I would expect from a Camaro. But see, look at this. Decapitated right here, bro. Like, that's ridiculous. No, but like, seriously though. Look at that. No, I can see it. I can see it. That's where its head ends. Never thought I'd see a decapitated tree like that. I see where Felix is coming from here. The nice aesthetic of fall. Right here, the nice, beautiful looking trees. Yellow, orange, red. Oh wow, I don't see any green trees. Oh, there's the bushes. Yeah, those are bushes. The trees right here, they're just every warm color known to existence. Okay. These ones over here, just nothing but red and orange. So you know everybody dead. But what about winter? Oh, winter. See, I don't know. For me, the winter, the trees where there's no leaves just feels wrong, unless there's snow on the ground. Unless there's snow on the ground, and then it looks nice. You've experienced winter here before, right? Yeah, of course I have. Experienced a lot of winter here, actually. It's kind of wish we were here earlier this year in January. Oh, bro, January had tons of snow. I'm pissed. Yeah, I am too. Kind of wish we were. Kind of wish we were here during January. Hopefully we have some decent snow. Maybe January of 26. Probably not. That's probably wishful thinking. Or maybe, just maybe, we might get February of 2021 all over again. Y'all never stop to mention that, huh? And look, we'll never get over mentioning that because, bro, that was ridiculous. Y'all think we're taking too much of the Thanksgiving movie? I'd say this is just to teach everybody here a lesson that everyone can be included. The people that were picked to be part of the Thanksgiving movies, they get to be included. So, yeah, take that. Considering the fact that 2022 and 23 weren't necessarily that inclusive, I'm inclined to agree. How disclusive, I'll say, was it? All right, so 22 was just pretty much all of. What was 22 like? I'll say it was just mainly special delivery. 23 was almost that exact same formula until we got introduced as well. Until we got introduced last year, which I'd say we made some pretty good impressions. Would you say so? Maybe Caroline was a bit. Yeah, Caroline was just being her. Yeah, I'd say that. But all in all, 2024 was a lot more of an inclusive year, and I'd say this year should be no exception. So if we are in most of this, that's a slam dunk to special delivery. Y'all can't just take up the holiday, even though despite you guys being the closest, can't just do that. Oh, they see me. Yeah, remember how we were just talking about male and female deer? Yeah. Guess who's over there? Does he see me? I think that guy sees me. Oh yeah, he definitely sees me. So what is that guy doing though? Wait, do you see me too? Oh my gosh, they both see me. Oh wait, now I see right there. Oh boy, that sucks.
include more food in this movie to get us all hungry and shit? Are you kidding me? Hey, look, think of it this way. It matches, right? Yeah, I guess Thanksgiving meal, but like, really? Do we need to do that though? I mean, think about it. I'm thinking about it. The question is why though? Because why not? It can happen. So what are you thinking? Well, since there's a lot of food on this channel, I was thinking I'm gonna stop you right there and let you know that we are not going through so much tomfoolery just to get a whole bunch of videos of the amount of times food was included in this, on not just this channel but the main channel as well. We ain't doing all that shit because, well, it's just gonna be blurry, and who's gonna be doing all that? And it's just not gonna happen, okay? Oh, come on. What's the big issue? The big issue is, like I just said, no. Recently, just saw a TikTok saying that Maryland weather is pretty bipolar. We already knew that, yeah. But what I'm trying to get at is that this was this month in this year, and I just want to see if that still holds up, considering the fact that this month had a pretty cold day, to where we needed 2 jackets and some gloves. So I want to see if that still holds up. Because at the moment, I can just walk out here, no jacket, no gloves, and the shit's still gonna be pretty okay. And right now, I'm still being proven right. This state is just it's 58 degrees right now. We've had colder. Actually, it's been colder with this degree. Yeah, okay. What's up with this tomfoolery? I can never understand. Hey, at least the birds are not having a nice time. I guess so, sure. But like, I'm gonna need y'all to I'm gonna need this state to just make its mind up. Oh, okay, so you just weren't kidding about the whole coming out here with no jacket and no gloves on. Bro, this dickhead state and it's dickhead weather. I'm telling you, it just... You've been here longer than me, and you still know. I am very used to it. Doesn't mean it doesn't piss me off though. Okay. Why does it look all gloomy? I guess since it's almost winter, but it looks way gloomier. I don't know why. It's way more gloomier than usual. Trees. And it's getting dark. And, very cloudy, I'll say. Yeah, we'll say that. Are there any deer back there? What if there are any deer? Also, you feel like collaborating this video? Collaborating. Hey, well, look. You guys have only had, like, what? 1 appearance? And then never showed up again? You're right. You're right. And by the way, we never even had like a separate video. So maybe we can be the final one. How's that sound? Yeah, that works. Just we're just gonna make sure that Minecraft and special delivery doesn't take over. Okay, Minecraft. No, go on. Try to defend that. Fair enough. Yeah, they had quite a bit of time here. And then special delivery, obviously, they did as well because they're closer. That don't mean a damn thing. I know it doesn't, but you know how they get. Do I? Well, since it's me and Colorway Freddy are now part of that group, you get to see all of their behavior, and yeah, that sounds about right. Every time, huh? Well, I mean, we need something to do. I might as well get them out of the way because I'm feeling in pain right now. And it's raining. This state is full of shit. You know what I find crazy? Or funny in this case, is that the TikTok Mango was talking about was posted yesterday. And like they said that the next day or tomorrow, which is today, would probably be rainy and gloomy. Well, look at this. Guess that guy can see the future. Because it is in fact rainy and gloomy. What? Where? Okay. Every time there's some slight rain, here these niggas come. Here these niggas come, bro.
Okay. Okay. Well, see, what we were gonna do was just come out here with no fall attire. They'd be like, see, we ain't no pussies. We can come out here, yeah, but then the weather had other terms. Jesus. Why must we be like this? The thing that really ticks me off is that no warning. But look, we've been here since 2017. I don't think we need a warning anymore. Yeah, we've just built in with the warning that if it wants to rain, you just have to smell the rain. Pretty much, yeah. We've adapted that ability, so yeah. Well, I mean, we were in the house, so we were in the house for quite some time, and by quite some time, I mean like a few minutes, and I ain't smell a damn thing. That's just coming whatever it wants to. Clearly, well, granted, we weren't really, I guess the smell can enhance when we're by the asphalt. Well, then that's just the asphalt. I don't think that's the rain itself. I'm pretty sure that's just the asphalt. Yeah, well, you can still smell it when it's coming. So, there's that. I'll never understand this saturation like this. Like, what's going on? It's like, what time is it? It's 4:43 last time I checked, which was 2 seconds ago. So, yeah, I think it's 4:40 something right now. And this is what the saturation looks like. Earlier it was just all grayish. Now it's a little bit warm color themed. I think that's due to wait a minute, hold on. Well, the sun, I'm pretty sure, is getting ready to set, so that's probably due to that. At first I thought it was just grass, but I'm like, no, there's no way. There's grass like that up there. Didn't see it like that earlier. Okay, but how did it get like this so fast, though? I should really stop asking questions. You should. We ain't finna get no answers. Alright, so let me just see something right here. So according to my calculations, we have recorded approximately 0 brand new New Year's episodes. So hey, look, we all stated that since we've been goofing off, doing nothing, and since Thanksgiving is in 2 days, we said, you know what, let's just halt on the episodes and just go straight to finishing the movie. All right, so is this the last video? Well, that depends. Let me see. Oh wow, 100 minutes? You serious? 100 minutes? Honestly, thought it was gonna be like 80. Well, granted, that would have to mean that everything here is at least 10 minutes. Nothing higher, nothing less. Clearly not. So this is probably gonna be like 110 minutes then, given how long this video might be. Let me hold on. Wait. Let me just. Well, okay then. Okay then. Yeah, I honestly thought it was gonna be like an hour and 20 minutes maybe. I didn't think we were at like an hour and 40 already. At this tomfoolery, bro. I mean, like, seriously. Really? Oh, look at that. Look at this right here. Mostly cloudy. Yep. I bet you. Oh, look at that. They don't got no rain. Shocking. Given how it's a tropical state, you'd assume it's slightly. They don't look like they getting rain. Okay. Well, they do get rain on Monday. Oh, look at that. That's the lowest it's going to be this week. 66. Look at that. The lowest Florida is going to be this week, so if they got something to look forward to, right? Thank goodness we ain't down there. Every time, huh? Every time. Hey, look. I throw shade everywhere, including this state. So why can't Florida get the same treatment? Because we've done it so many times. Why feel the need to do it again? Because my time there wasn't very pleasant. It got dark within, I don't know how long. It wasn't even an hour. And it's still raining out here. How'd it get dark so fast? This is more of that tomfoolery I see, huh?
Getting dark this early. And of course, it's still gonna be raining. That's just a given. You know what? It's not as bad as it was earlier. I'll give it that. It's not as bad as it was earlier. That sounds like someone's peeing over here. Bad news is I can't check to see if there's deer over there. Yeah, I bet you there is too. Oh, that's why. Oh, wait, no, it's right there. Okay. I don't know if I can see that, but... now it's on it. Now that leaf is getting waterboarded. Great. What the? I could have sworn I just heard some extra water being poured down somewhere. Find any grand spanking new discoveries out there? Well, I discovered that it got dark pretty quickly. And that it's still raining, although not as much. And there's some, no, that's about it, really.